All right, blessings everybody. Good evening. I just wanted to make this quick video, talking about purpose, man, because it was actually something that I was praying about, thinking about when I was talking with the Lord. Not the fact that I went to the Lord about purpose, but the fact that it was just revealed to me even in my prayer, just thinking about how God has purpose for everything and everyone, and how so many of us today, whether we be believers or unbelievers, we're trying to find purpose in so many other things, whether it's in careers, whether it's in our spouses or children, or whatever it is in our life. And we're really walking through life just blind and groping for things in the dark, and I found that to be the case with a lot of people, because I talk to a lot of people and I see that. And so I try to minister to people from that and let them understand that, listen, God did not create anyone without purpose. And so I'm saying that to you right now. It don't matter who you are. Like I said, whether you don't believe in Jesus or you do believe in Jesus, I want you to believe in Jesus because he's the one that's giving you purpose, okay? And there's a lot of people who want to find what that purpose is, and they know there's something in their heart telling them that, look, I'm made for something more than where I am. And it's not about having going to a higher job or a higher career, higher level in whatever you're in your profession. That's not what I'm getting at right now. What I'm getting at is a purpose for God. So I don't care how you were born or made or came into this world. You understand? Like, you could have came out of wedlock. Your mom and dad may not have even planned for you to be here. You know what I'm saying? You could have came from a one night stand. You could have been the childbirth of a victim of a rape or anything. All of these things can be a part of your life, but it has nothing to do with your purpose. You understand? So when God, he's the one that opens up the womb. He's the one that closes the womb. That's something we have to know. So when God opens that womb for a baby to be born, then he's giving you purpose. He's giving every one of us purpose. And like I said, this came to me while I was in prayer, because I'm just thanking the Lord for where I am today. And it's not about I'm doing so well, I have so much money, I'm so, none of that. I just mean, like, there was once upon a time in my life where I was just living like I didn't care about life. Like, I didn't care about my life and I didn't care about yours. Where I was living so evil and so screwed up. I mean, whether it was like the popping the pills and drinking and, all of these things, or just having sex unprotected with different women and just didn't care, didn't care about life. And at that moment and at those times, somebody looking from the outside would see me as a purpose that didn't have, a person who didn't have purpose. I mean, I treated myself like I was a person that didn't have purpose. But God, knowing my end from my beginning, he knew he had a purpose for me, and he chased me down. He wanted me to fulfill that purpose in life. And I'm just thankful today that that's where he has me. He has me in a place where I'm fulfilling a lot of the purpose that he has in my life. And let me tell you, the last thing we want to do, and I tell this to unbelievers a lot of times, but I'm going to say this also to the Christians because this applies to us all. God has created us all with a purpose. Now, our job is not to go and find the purpose. Our job is to seek him. The purpose is going to be fulfilled in our lives once we have found him, because he's most important. Anything that we try to seek outside of him is never going to lead us to him. It's going to lead us to our own desires. It's going to lead us to our own wants. But in the end, destruction is going to come. But when we seek him, our purpose will be fulfilled in our life. Now, it's like, I like to use this illustration. When you go buy a phone or a TV or anything else that you go and buy, when you buy it with purpose. This car is going to be my transportation for wherever I want to go. This phone is going to be the means of me communicating with whoever I want to call. But when that phone is done working, can't work anymore, or it doesn't fulfill its purpose, that car doesn't fulfill its purpose, what are we going to do? We're going to get rid of that phone and we're going to get rid of that car because it didn't fulfill its purpose. If it's a television, you're going to take it off the wall and get rid of it and get another one, right? That can fulfill its purpose. And God is the same way. He's going to be the same way. And I don't mean in this life. I mean when this life is over and we haven't fulfilled our purpose, we got to stand before God. And he's going to do exactly what we would do with something that didn't fulfill its purpose. He's going to get rid of us. But I thank God today he has grace, because he had grace on me. He had mercy on me because I went 27 years with some, pauses in the middle where I would go to church and things like that. But what I mean is totally surrender my life to the Lord it was at 27 years. So during those 27 years, I could have perished, but he had mercy on me. And he's having mercy on some of you. Some of you that are going to watch are going to be younger than 27. Some of you are going to be older. But you've not went too far where God will not save you, redeem you, and let you fulfill the purpose that he has called for you in your life. And I hope that can help somebody. Listen, nobody has went so far that they cannot be redeemed. Nobody has went so far that they cannot fulfill the purpose that God has for them in his life, in their lives. All right? God bless everybody. I hope that when y'all watch this, that you can be encouraged by it. And if you are, make sure that you share it, okay? Amen.